see the temple. I'm so grateful that we have a place on our earth where we can go to feel near to our Father in heaven. Heavenly Father has us build temples so that He can have a place to be near to His people.
The temple is a place and a house of God. The temple is tall, and there's a person up there at the way at the top. Have a guy on the top. The Moroni statue. And it's so big and he's heavy. The temple is Jesus' house.
With my Father, I'll promise to obey. For the temple is a holy place where we are sealed together. As a child of God, I've learned this truth. Our family is forever.
In the temple, we make covenants with our Father in heaven. A covenant is a promise to keep certain commandments, and these covenants allow us to progress to become like Him.
When you go to the temple, you need to make sure that you're clean and worthy, because it's a house of the Lord, and it's even more special than a church. And one of the things you do there are called initiatory. You do the one for yourself, and then you can also do them for the dead. And it's also an opportunity to be pronounced clean by Heavenly Father.
When you go to the temple and get your endowments, you learn about what Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ want you to do so that you can return to live with them.
Endowment is a blessing before you go on your mission.
The endowment was a special blessing for me, and it was a special time for me to spend with people that were close to me.
When I'm a missionary, I get to go to the temple. It's a house of God. You can relax and you can just be with your family. The temple is for the family. You do special things and play in the temple. To work for the dead too. You can do baptisms for the dead. Do baptisms for the dead. You can get married. Inside of it, you get married. You'll get married. The temple is a place where some people get married, and my mom and dad got married there.
Why did they go to the temple?
To get married forever. My mom and dad got married in the temple, and my grandma and grandpa went to watch my mom and dad. I love to get married from the temple.
Jesus loves you. Try to show kindness in all that you do. Be gentle and loving in deed and in thought. For these are the things Jesus taught.
I had the privilege of going through the temple a long time ago with my wife, and we went through the Los Angeles temple. And I'm glad that we did, because it really helped our families, because it taught us what we should know to raise our families. It taught us that we should love them and be kind to them. It taught us that we should think of our old people as well as the young people. We learned about baptism for the dead. We learned about sealing and bringing our families together. I'm glad we went to the temple. It showed us that we should hug our children and that we should really, really care for them. Thank you very much.
Families can be together forever. shown me how I can. The Lord has shown me how I can.
My favorite part of the temple is the feeling I get when I'm there. It's so peaceful and quiet and clean, and everyone is so kind to each other. And I just love the feeling of comfort I get when I'm there.
I like going to the temple because it's a break from our everyday lives, and it's like a whole different world when you step inside. It's so peaceful, and you get to relax and not worry about anything else that might be going on in your life.
I hope that we can all go to the temple and get all the blessings possible that the temple provides.
I want to go to the temple someday. And I love the temple. I love the temple.
I love to go to the temple, and I'm very grateful that we live in a ward where we get to see the temple as we come and go from our houses every day. I hope that each of you will look forward to attending the temple and to feel the Spirit that's there. I know that Heavenly Father loves us each very much, and He has allowed us to build temples so that we can be near to Him.